Christmas Eve traditions are already on the menu this morning, especially for some families celebrating the Feast of Seven Fishes.
69 News reporter Sydney Kay is joining us live from Bethlehem with one restaurant keeping the Italian culture alive. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, guys. Are you surprised to hear that I already started eating and it is 6 a.m. We had some lobster bisque for breakfast, which was incredible at Tinto Italian Tapas and Pasta restaurant. This restaurant is working around the clock, fulfilling around 200 orders for Christmas Eve. Of course, those looking to celebrate the Feast of the Seven Fishes, which actually my family celebrates as well. Someone also, John Como. Thank you so much for waking up early with us. I mean, waking up, you barely went to sleep.
Yes, barely went to sleep, but we've been working all night, but we've been training for this for my whole life. We're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is fruta timada, which is like a seafood salad, and I'm going to show you guys how to prepare this really, really quick. Once you have everything cooked, you're like, it's ready to go, you know what I mean? You have to work too hard. So let me show you how to put this thing together. So we have some nice, beautiful, fresh calamari, and put it right in there. We have some nice shrimp that we boiled, put it right in there. We have some nice clams, put it right in there. Some mussels. We're going to put some onions, peppers, olives, olive oil. We call this Ace, but it's got some lovely stuff in it, like parsley, fresh oregano, olive oil, lemon. This is Sicilian oregano, really good. You want to smell that?
Oh my gosh.
Lemon juice.
That smells amazing.
It is amazing. We'll mix this all up. Oopsie. And then this needs to like settle for like at least 18 hours in the fridge to come like that.
And to become this plate right here.
It has to marinate, all the flavors marinated, everything comes together. And then at the very end, we put the octopus in it so it doesn't like look like it's like overcooked or like, you know, like part of it, so it's like nice and fresh right above it. And that's it. That's about it for Italian feast. That's the first thing that for the Italian feast, and then we're gonna go with our second and third.
That looks amazing. This is one of many things on the menu that you all prepare for 200 families, in addition to serving at the restaurant.
At the restaurant, with 200 reservations from 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock, so we're going to be really busy tomorrow.
For someone who doesn't celebrate this, do they ever see the menu and go, what is Seven Fishes?
Yeah, a lot. And we always explain to them that it's something that started traditional back in the days. It's every like Christmas Eve night. After church, everybody goes home and starts cooking, and then by the time it's 6 o'clock in the morning, we start eating fishes like if it's like breakfast.
That's why I started with lobster bisque. We're just starting a day early. It's fine. And you actually give the dishes cold, not cooked.
For the catering, we're going to do it cold. So then they can warm it up at their time. We're going to give all instructions how to warm everything up. And then you have like fresh food anytime you want. Instead of like cooking it and then go back home and reheat it and lose that freshness.
Wow. That looks amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. He is not sleeping, so we appreciate him a lot this morning for putting this together. It smells amazing. It's so incredible to see this kind of tradition spread, even with him saying families haven't heard of it, but they're ordering it. So you can't put any orders in anymore. They are jam-packed here, but you can still come here and maybe try some of the Seven Fishes. Would you guys try the Seven Fishes?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my family does it tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, Christmas Eve traditions are already on the menu this morning, especially for some families celebrating the Feast of the Seven Fishes.
69 News reporter Sydney Kay is joining us live from Fountain Hill with one restaurant keeping the Italian tradition alive. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I've already eaten a lot. My family does Seven Fishes. It's a beautiful Italian-American tradition, and it is just so special to see a restaurant right here in Fountain Hill making it for 200 families. He likes to say 201 now because he's been feeding me. He's sending some back, so don't worry, guys. We're feeding you. But we have John Como joining us, the owner of Tinto Italian Tapa and Pastas. John Como, you have been working nonstop. You barely slept last night because you have 201 orders for Christmas Eve, all for the Feast of the Seven Fishes. What goes into creating that menu and putting it all together?
A lot. It's actually easy because we do it every year and we always do like kind of like the same thing. But it takes a lot of preparation. It takes a lot of, you got to order all this food together, put everything together, and make sure you don't ruin people Christmas Eve, because they're dependent on you. So that's why we don't sleep. We work hard, and we try to get all those orders for everybody on time, you know?
And based on the taste of the food, you're doing it, you make it look easy. Let's just say, you make it look really simple. So what are we looking at now?
These are like the 7 fishes rice balls. We call it risotto pescatore rice balls. So there's a lot of fish in it. There's lobster, there's crab, there's octopus, there's clams, there's shrimps, crab meat, and then we do like a marinara sauce with a little bit of garlic and fresh herbs. We batter them with eggs. We fry them with homemade breadcrumbs. And you can see they're in the fryer right now. And then, I know it's hot, but...
I was going to say, that's chef hands right
yes,
there.
Yes, but then when you break into this, the cheese...
Oh, my...
It's so good.
I ate a whole one already. Again, not going to lie. It's the holiday times, especially on the morning show, we never count calories. You just can't count calories.
Not for Christmas. After Christmas, after New Year... Hey, New Year resolutions, we'll go back on the diet, but Christmas and New Year's, we have to eat.
And with Christmas Eve, you guys are actually already booked for reservations,
really
but New Year's Eve, people can still book.
Opening for New Year's Eve. We're going to have a beautiful special like menu for New Year's Eve. A lot of traditional stuff like seafood, homemade porchetta, and much, much more. Try to book your reservations. Come see us. It'll be worth it.
And just what does it mean to you getting to share your family recipes, your culture with families just out in our area?
It's a beautiful thing. It makes me keep going because every year is more and more and more. The feedback that we always get is like makes you feel like really good and warm. And this is like my passion. This is what I do. So if I can make somebody Christmas Eve special and keep the tradition going, I'm in.
And it runs in the family with your daughter already.
My daughter, she wants to be in the show. She wants to be my sidekick. She's a great cook. She's 11 years old. Her name is Valentina. And hopefully you guys will see her one day in the TV show with me.
I'm sure, because from what you told, she's already made crepes. She's already beat a lot of us in the kitchen.
Yes.
But thank you so much for joining us, for barely sleeping. I really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure to help you guys out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. But guys, this is such an incredible thing to see the behind the scenes of it. I see my beautiful mother putting it together already, prepping and everything. She's stressed. She deserves more help, which she won't take because you know what? She's the best cook around. And John Como, of course, is good, but he will say, you always say your mom is the best cook.
Yeah, good advice. Yeah. Christmas Eve traditions are already on the menu this morning, especially for some families celebrating the Feast of the Seven Fishes.
69 News reporter Sydney Kay is joining us live from Fountain Hill with one restaurant keeping the Italian culture alive. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, guys. Yes, all morning long I've been talking about how much we've been eating. I will be proud to say I'm leaving here, Tinto's, of course, 5 pounds heavier, most likely, all because of this guy, John Como. John Como, you've been feeding us all morning long because you create the Feast of the Seven Fishes for around 200 families, putting in that order, and you've been working around the clock, putting these delicious menu items together. I mean, how do you even describe how you go about feeding 200 people, and especially something with the 7 fishes where you're including so many different type of Italian delicacies?
One order at a time. It's hard, but you just got to get it powered through and get it through this. But like I said, the stuff that keeps them going is that every year the feedback from people, it means so much to us that every year we want to do it more and more. Maybe next year even more than 200, but it's hard. But like I said, one tick at a time, like a turtle, nice and steady, you'll get there.
And you've owned Tinto now for about a year, and you said it's truly incredible of people coming in. I mean, you're already fully booked for Christmas Eve, so people know where to go on Christmas Eve because you showed us why, we tasted why. It's incredible. We had the seafood salad, then we had the rice balls. Now what do you have cooking?
Frito misto, which is a mix of fried calamari, smoots, which is like a traditional Christmas little fish, and fried shrimp. And the shrimp is like the whole fresh shrimp with the head in it, which a lot of people don't like that, but it's traditional. So we have to keep the tradition going, and we're just gonna do it just the way they used to make it 100 years ago.
Okay, can you show us how it is then?
So we're gonna deep fry it right now. We'll be ready in a minute and a half. We're gonna put in this beautiful display. We're gonna try some, and then we're gonna send them back with some goodies.
You guys hear that? They always say, we are jealous of her going in and getting to try delicious things. See, when you're Italian, you share a lot of things.
As Sicilians, we have in our nature that we love to feed people.
I mean, I get it. We do celebrate, my family celebrates the 7 fishes as well. And truly, it is something that we were talking about too, because I shouted out my mom, who is the best cook ever. And you make it with love. You cook with love.
Yes. As love always has to be your secret ingredient. Because if once you put that heart in it, it could be anything. It's going to taste better.
And just, we kind of spoke about how important it was to you, because growing up in Sicily with your family, getting to learn that your whole family is in the restaurant business. Now you're passing that love on to your daughter and your family. I mean, this is so special that people can come out actually for New Year's Eve, since you're booked for Christmas Eve, but New Year's Eve you do have tables still.
Yes. So a lot of people who can make it for Christmas, we're going to have another celebration for New Year's Eve. We're going to keep little stuff that we had for the 7 fishes and combine them in the menu. So if you miss out, we're still here for you.
And you gotta come back, because I'm telling you, it really is delicious. Oh my gosh, and these are done.
A little salt, pepper.
A little salt, pepper.
A little drench for a second.
Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. Even for breakfast.
Squeeze some lemon.
Wow. And you're making hundreds of trays of these.
Those, actually, we have 27 of them.
27, okay, but that's a whole lot. And
Yes.
But before we try it, now he has been feeding us. He's Italian, of course. We went over this. You got to share the love, and I had to mention that someone special who joins me every morning, but you never see him. Photographer Taylor. It is Photographer Taylor's birthday today. So what better way to eat? And I told John Como, and of course, that he then goes, well, we need a cake, and we didn't have a lighter, so we are working with what we got here.
You gotta come over here.
All right.
It's the win.
All right, Taylor. Oh no, fake blow it out. Happy birthday, Photographer Taylor.
Thanks. I don't know if you can see me. I have no idea what's going on.
Thank you so much, John Como. Thank you so much for joining us, for oh my goodness, no, for cooking up everything. It was fabulous, and it's just so amazing. You can find them on social media as well. Tinto, Italian, tapas, and pasta. It was amazing. And like you said, we have some to share, which you guys love to hear.
Happy birthday to Photographer Taylor. Nice to see him on camera.
Right. Birthday, Taylor.
Yeah, good place to celebrate.
Happy birthday. Yes.